Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news, update, and information, including your Super Duty information. Although this is a Friday, I wanted you guys to get this information as soon as possible. So we are going to go in this video and go over the different changes for the 26 model year. We do have the order guide in front of us. Order bank should be opening up as well for the 26 model year. So if you're sitting there and you've been waiting, or maybe you decided, hey, I want to see what's going on for 26, now is a time where you can order a 25 or a 26 model year at this time. So you can order one or the other. So by looking at this information we go over in this, if you don't like some of the changes and you're like 25 was better, then now's the time. Grab that order, put it in there. If it's for an F450 though, I probably would say it probably won't happen. But for F450, I don't think there's as much changes to those for 26 model year. So probably not anything significant for this year to make that difference to put that in. But definitely for the for those that are looking for other trim levels, especially if you're looking for one, you could place that 25 model year order. So hopefully that helps out with that. So make sure you subscribe with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of these videos, because we are going to go over and do a build and price on all these for the H trim level. We're going to do a video on what's standard and what's optional on every trim level as we go through, just like we did for last year. So if you're looking for that information, definitely want to make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell turned on. So let me talk about some of the major features for this year that I felt like that I saw were some changes and some upgrades here. First of all, two-wheel drive was last year was only available in the XL trim. This year it's available in the XL, XLT, and the Lariat trim. So that is going to be different for this year. Standard equipment on those. Also, regular cab is going to be available on the XL and XLT for you there. And then super cab, 148-inch wheelbase will be available on the XL and XLT. We'll break out each one of those here in just a little bit and let you know how those play out. Tire pressure monitoring system, little change on that one. That was standard equipment on all trim levels or all configurations except for the 450. It is now included in the 450 for this year. So there's that. Now let's talk about colors for a second. Last year we did see you could get the antimatter blue and darkened bronze. Those have been removed for this year. Deleted colors for this year, cannot get those. So if those are colors you want, put in that 25 model year order. New colors for this year, we do have marsh gray and argon blue. So we'll go into the breakout of what colors are available and what trim levels here shortly. And then iconic silver will be a fleet only color. So you will not be able to get that color in a retail purchase or order that way. So talk about some other things. Ford is listening, and I'm going to show you how they're listening. For 25 model year, they took away the keyless entry integrated into the keypad, integrated into the door, or that B pillar. That was available in 24. 25, you had to order a dealer installed option, and it was a keypad they basically stuck onto the door, and the dealer could pretty much put it where they wanted to. For this year, they have made some changes to that. So on some trim levels, they've reverted back to putting it back and integrating it into the B pillar. So if you're ordering a Lariat, King Rancher Platinum, it will be on the B pillar. On the XL and XLT, it's still going to be the dealer installed option where they add it to the keypad. It's wireless, and they add it and they put it on the door. Unless on the XLT, you order the premium package, then it's going to come. You can add it as an option on the premium package and get it integrated into the B pillar. So that's kind of weird how they're doing that. So there's some changes for this year. Also, something new, a new option available this year is the Sirius XM with a 360L for 3 years of service. And I don't know exactly. We'll look and see what trim levels that's available on. But that I've noticed has been added. There's a bunch of other dealer installed options that were added as well that are new. So they're seeing some in here. Real Truck seems to be they're partnering with them. Real Truck Advantage. So there's some bed covers by Real Truck this year. Also Tough Skins with the tailgate letters. They're working with them to give you a matte black or a carbon fiber option for that. Those are dealer installed options. Windshield sunshade by Covercraft as well. A Super Duty toolkit will be available by All Trade. And the illuminated front emblem will now be a dealer installed option that you can add to the Super Duty. So we've been seeing that on the F-150. Some other ones like a battery jump start system by NOCO as well. The black tubular running board and chrome tubular running board as well are dealer installed options that have been added for this year, and a kicker subwoofer. So there you go. So now let's talk about packages for a second. There are some new package for this year. The Ford Connectivity Package. We are seeing that in the Expedition for 25 model year. Now for 26 model year, the Super Duty will get the Ford Connectivity Package. 1 year included, and the features will be vary depending on what trim level you're looking at. So we'll cover that in just a little bit and what's included in those packages. And then you can also get a 7-year plan when you go to purchase the vehicle. The dealer can do that for you, or you can put it on your order if you know you want that. And then we also do have the STX Appearance Package has been changed a little bit. At least the availability has changed for this year. The F350 dualies can now get the STX Appearance Package. That's a nice upgrade. So you have that. Now, the XLT Premium Package no longer requires the Black Appearance Package for this year. That was something a lot of people asked and requested. Ford listened, and now it's available for those that do not. So you don't have to order the Black Appearance Package to get the XLT Premium Package. It does still require crew cab, I believe. We'll go into that in just a little bit, because there are some contents that did change within that package. Also, we do have the Lariat Premium Package for this year. So we still have the Ultimate Package, but the Premium Package is going to include some of the Ultimate Package features, but not all of them. So now they've made kind of a smaller package if you want these features, and we'll go over those features later in the video. And then the Ultimate Package will basically require you to get the Premium Package, and then you get the other features to finish out and give you everything you had last year, pretty much. Now, the Tremor Off-Road Package is a late availability on the XLT and the Lariat trim, unless you order the Lariat Premium Package or the Lariat Ultimate Package. Then you can get that at the launch. Also for this year, they've made it available not just in the 7.3 liter gas and the 6.7 high output, but also the regular 6.7 turbo stroke or power stroke turbo diesel is also available now with the Tremor package. And they did, on that Tremor package, remove the lane departure warning. So that's been removed from that package. All right, let's dive into this. Now, I was going to use the build and price, but I noticed when doing it, it really didn't help that much. But let's try to do this, because they do not have the build and price up yet for the 26 model year. We do have 25, but 26 is not here. So let's dive into the 20 and use the 25, because I want to get into different packages here in just a little bit. But let's go into some of these features here. Now, I'm going to need my glasses, because the font on this page is so tiny that I need to enlarge it somehow. All right. First of all, let's talk about that Ford Connectivity Package that is going to be included, the standard equipment, 1 year included. Now, on the XL trim, that Ford Connectivity Package is going to give you the 5G modem and give you the unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot for a year. So you're going to get, that's going to be what's included in that package. Now, for the XL and the XLT. Now, when you go to the Lariat trim level, as well as an XLT premium package, we'll get this as well. When you get that Ford Connectivity Package for 1 year, you're also not only getting the Wi-Fi hotspots, but you're also going to get the connected nav for 1 year, the audio and video streaming, voice assistant, and entertainment included in that Ford Connectivity Package. So just so you're aware of that and how that breakdown is for that package. And then, of course, King Ranch and Platinum will get that as well included into that. So there you go. And then for standard equipment, the tire pressure monitoring system is now going to be included in the F450s. No longer excluded on the F450s like it was in 25 model year. So there you go. There's that change. As I mentioned, a Ford Connectivity Package, the full package will be available and will be standard on Lariat, King Ranch, and Platinum. So, all right, these order guides are a little weird, because they'll put some major features, major summaries, and then they'll do standard equipment, and sometimes they include some things in both of those. So, all right, now for the wheels, it seems like the wheels are about the same as last year. Even that XLT wheel that is now balanced out for 25 model year is back for 26 model year. So go figure. All right. Now let's talk about the configuration for you for body style and wheelbase for the XL trim. Let's talk about that. XL and XLT is really about the same. So regular cab 2-wheel drive with an 8-foot box will be available on the XL and XLT for F250, 350, dually, and 450. So there you go. And then Super Cab 2-wheel drive, the 6 3/4 bed will be available now, 4x4 as well, in the XL trim. So that is new, and that's a change for this year. You can now get the 2-wheel drive Super Cab in the 6 3/4 box, as well as the Super Cab 4x4 in the 6 3/4 box. So that is a change for this year. And then of course Crew Cab in those configurations, 2-wheel drive as well for the XL. XLT, pretty much the same as the XL. The only difference is you can't get a Super Cab 2-wheel drive in the 6 3/4 box on the XLT. So that's the only change there. And then on your Lariat trim, remember we said 2-wheel drive was available. It is available on Crew Cab configuration. So you can get a Crew Cab 6 3/4 bed on F250 and F350 single rear wheel, as well as the 4x4 and that shorter wheelbase or the box. And then 2-wheel drive long box is available on the F250 and F350 single wheel, plus of course the dualies, including the F450. So that's a change there for the configuration. So, all right. Want to make sure you guys had that all information there. Now let's look at I'm just looking at all the optional equipment and such for the XL and XLT. Like I mentioned, Sirius XM with 360L. 3-year plan is going to be available not on the XL trim, but it will be available as a standalone option on the XLT, but also included in the XLT premium package. Looks like 17P is the option that's saying there, which is, make sure I'm right on that. Yeah, that's XLT premium package. And then it'll be optional on the Lariat as well. Again, that's a 3-year plan if you want that. Instead of going through Sirius XM, you can do it right through Ford, it looks like. That's kind of different, right? And then the DIOs we mentioned about earlier, those are all going to be available. Some of them do require the Super Cab or Crew Cab, like the Kicker subwoofer. It does say not available with the XLT premium package for some reason. Yeah, otherwise they're all optional that I mentioned earlier, the ones I mentioned earlier. So that's the XL, XLT, and Lariat. Now, King Ranch configuration, Crew Cab 4x4, of course, only available on the King Ranch and Platinum. And then, of course, you can get the 8-foot box on either single rear wheels, F250 or 350. So let's see what else on that. The keyless entry keypad is a standalone option, but it will be integrated into the B-pillar on Lariat, King Ranch, and Platinum. Mentioned that. And the Ford connectivity package, a 7-year plan, is optional on those as well. And also the Sirius XM with the 360L on there too. So there's that. Now I think I want to get into these different. Let's get into the color options for this year. So as I mentioned, those darkened bronze as well as antimatter blue are gone. For this year on the XL trim, you now have argon blue available, agate black. You have carbonized gray, avalanche, Oxford white, and race red. For the XLT trim, you get about the same colors. You also get ruby red, and you get marsh gray too. So as well on top of that. So those are the changes to the XL and XLT colors. And then for the Lariat, you get argon blue as well as marsh gray. You also get star white available too, glacier gray available as well on the Lariat trim. King Ranch gets the agate black. You get argon blue, ruby red, Oxford white, and star white. If you go with the chrome package, you do get marsh gray as an option as well as ruby red. Oh wait, I already mentioned ruby red. Glacier gray is added to the chrome package, so I knew there's a second color there. Platinum, you get the agate black. You get argon blue, avalanche, glacier gray, carbonized gray, ruby red, star white, and then when you go to the Platinum Plus, you also can get marsh gray. And I think all the other colors are the same. So there you go. There's your color options for this year. All right. Now let's get into the XL. I'm going to go F250 and we're going to go Crew Cab. And we're going to start a build because I want to go over these packages here. So for the STX appearance packages, we're going to click into this because there are some differences for this year. So, and I'm going to actually pause this for a second because I want to grab my price sheet real quick. All right, so I grabbed the price sheet for this year so we can look at the difference because last year this STX appearance package was $51.15. It looks like what's showing on there. and I'm trying to find it. There's a lot of options here. There it is. It is now for this year $31,150. So it is $2,000 less this year. Let's talk about what's changed for this year. This, again, don't forget, this is not available with the XL Chrome package and is optional in XL, including F350 dually, but not F450, and does require the 4x4. For this package here, some things you won't see. 360-degree camera will not be included in the STX appearance package. I think you still have to add it as a standalone option. Also, you won't see on this auto high beams and the Bliss with crossover alert with the trailer coverage are not included. Reverse brake assist, the rear parking sensors, those are taken off. The F250 greater than 10K GVWR package is taken off of this package. You can add it as a standalone option, I believe. And the 4 pickup tie-down plates, those have been removed from this package as well. And then also the LED box lighting has been removed, is no longer in this package. And with this package, the upgraded interior door panels have been taken off of this package. So this package has been decontented some, but it's also bringing that price down $2,000 less. And for some people, they might look at it and go, you know what, I don't need the rear park assist and all these other features, but I do want some of the other ones, especially the look and of that. Then you're getting that appearance package, that appearance look for $3,100 instead of $5,100. Especially if you didn't need the 360 camera, right? And some of those things. Should still be able to add that, I believe, as a package. Again, we'll break down this when we get into the XL trim level. And this other package, the greater than GVWR package, should be included, available. Actually, we'll get into that in a second. Here it is. That is available as optional equipment on the XL. So you can add that on the XL trim. So there you go. There's that. And then what else? The other package that, yes, the greater than, yep, that's available on XL. So those packages are still available. It's just you won't include some of those other features. So just so you're aware of that. So it's kind of weird because they're doing the same thing on XLT. In fact, let's move on to the XLT trim and talk about this premium package and how it's changed for this year as well. Pull in the XLT, go to packages, and bring up this premium package for this year. So again, this package does not require the black appearance package like it did last year. So scratch that on there. It is optional on XLT crew cab only, not available with the camper package and not available with the snowplow camper package combo. So just so you're aware of that. Does this package for the XLT does still include the GVWR package and does include the 360-degree camera package. But it does, looks like, remove the auto high beams and your Bliss. So those have been removed. So, and then we do have for this year the LED box lighting, the LED fog lights, LED reflector lamps, and LED center high mounted stoplight. So those are included in that package for this year. If I could find it, is $4,500 this year. So it's a little more expensive, but it does include all those LED box lightings and center high mounted stoplight and such like that. So there you go. There you go. That's the difference there. So on that package. And then the Ford connectivity package, we mentioned that already earlier, that package is when you go to the XLT or goes to the Lariat and above or XLT premium package, you're getting the connected nav, video streaming, and everything else included in that package. So now let's talk about the Lariat premium package. So this package here, let's click into that. And let's go to this ultimate package. We're going to talk and show you how it's a little different for this year. So all these things are included in this package for this year. Now, as part of the premium package, optional Lariat crew cab 4x4s, not available the 6.8 liter gas engine, you're getting the Ford Copilot 360 Assist 2.0. So we'll include all these same, well, not all of them. 360 camera is not in there, it says. You get the adaptive cruise control with all those features. You get auto high beams, the Bliss. You're getting the front parking sensors, the lane keeping system, intersection assist, the pre-collision assist, the post-collision braking, rear view camera, reverse sensors, and the reverse brake assist. So the 360 camera package has been taken out of this. We'll get into that. It is not included in the ultimate package either. So, but that's been taken out. Also, you get the lane departure warning as well. Was that in here up above? I missed that. Nope, I don't see it. It is included this year. Platform running boards is included this year. Power running boards was included last year. So this is the ultimate package. So again, I'm just talking about the premium package. Also, you get the power sliding glass with defrost and power and privacy glass, Pro Trailer Backup Assist, and Pro Trailer Hitch Assist, and Trailer Reverse Guidance. So those are included as part of this premium package. And this premium package is the Lariat premium package is $2,250. So again, you're getting $5,000, you're getting all of it. Now the ultimate package is $2,825. So when you combine those together, you're right at that $5,000 price. So what's included in the Lariat Ultimate package for this year is almost the rest of that stuff. So again, this package requires the Lariat Premium package and does require the bucket seats with the console as well. And you get the 4-way adjustable headrest. You get the B&O Unleashed sound system, just like last year with the 14 speakers. You get heads-up display, which is down here. You're getting the power running board. So that's the difference. Your premium package doesn't get the power boards. Tailgate step is also included in this package. So you can see what they've done is they've kind of divided this package into two and took out the 360 camera. So that's no longer in there. So that is the difference on those packages for this year. So, and then on the Tremor off-road package, let's talk about that for a second. So there is just a little change in this package. One of them is they did remove the, where was that in here? I'm not seeing it in there, but it does say in there that it's missing the lane departure warning that is no longer included in that package. There it is. So it's not included in that package. But one thing they did add to this package is that you can get it with a 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel engine, and you can get it with a trail turn assist. Includes trail turn assist for this year. So that was not included last year. So that allows you to be able to turn a little bit sharper. It's going to kind of break that interior wheel, and then it's going to move more power to the outside so you can then turn it on the trail. So there you go. So there's a difference in that package. Other than that, most everything else, all the other packages seem to be about the same. I did notice in the snowplow prep package, they did add tailgate delete cap kit to that, as well as the snowplow and camper package. But otherwise, and then they added that to the gooseneck fifth wheel prep package as well. So those are some of the changes to the packages there. So there you go. So that's some of the changes that I've found in going through the order guide here. And again, we'll we'll cover all the standard equipment, different packages and everything in a video, and we'll try to include prices if I can on those videos. So make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification turned on so you don't miss any of those videos. And then let me down on comments. What do you think about these changes? Does this make you want to go to 26, or are you wanting to now place that order for 25 instead? So let us know what your opinion is down below in the comments. Keep them nice, because we want to stay positive. We want to be kind to one another, be kind to yourself. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.